my freaking name out your freaking mouth. Coming to an end, folks. Getting ready to go live with Justin. And keep my freaking name out your freaking mouth. Coming to an end, folks. Getting ready to go live with Justin. And getting ready to go live with the smack heard across the world. Getting ready to go.
Where did I see that you're...
Are we live already?
I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
Where
did I see that you're...
Live already?
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The Tommy Talk Show starts in 10 seconds. Hello, folks, and welcome to Tommy Talks. And help me welcome your host, Tommy NC 2010, the world heavyweight MTV's Made and Comedy Central world champion, Tommy NC 2010.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be online. And Justin, come over here for a sec. It's good to see Justin in my father's suit. He makes it look good just as my father did. Looking good in the suit. He's like a new shiny penny. And, you know, I don't know where you're going to put that. Put that buried somewhere presentable. But we got Justin. He's the new host here on the show. And I'm just, he got my coffee. Tastes like sweet tea, you know. Honestly, I don't know what to say. We're here live on the show. We're having a great time. Things are taking place, you know. Only, you know, with the slap heard across the world, you know what I'm saying?
I do know, that was crazy. It was
Keep
crazy.
your freaking, my wife's name out your freaking mouth. You keep your freaking, keep my name out your freaking mouth. Okay? The whole thing, the whole story is Will Smith and just Chris Rock, this whole entire controversy. How do you feel about this? What do you think, man?
I personally think that, you know, comedy is comedy. And if you're going to make a joke...
Comedy is subjective, yeah. Comedy...
Yeah. And I know that he's like, you know, oh, my wife has an issue. But at the same time, I thought they were friends. I thought that maybe it was okay to joke about that.
I think what happened was she looked at him. He laughed. You saw he laughed. He laughed, folks. He laughed.
He did.
He laughed at the joke. And then what happened was she stone-faced him. And then he's just like, damn. Okay? And there's ways to handle things, okay? There's ways to do things and not to do things. What he should have done was waited for the show to end, go to an after show, grab Chris Rock by the neck, or take him by the shoulders, and had a word of prayer with him.
Okay.
Honestly, like, doing what he did, yes, he made an iconic meme today, and everybody's using it against Chris. now. But honestly, what he did to Chris was very unprofessional. Yes, did you hear about his apology?
I did not. What happened?
He came out with an apology. And he apologized to Chris Rock on Instagram, which I think personally is an apology, but I feel like an apology more or lessly is you going up to somebody, shaking their hand, hey man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. That's an apology. That's a real apology, okay?
Yeah, that's true.
And how do you feel about the subject?
Well, man, I feel like it's like, if you're sitting there and you're looking at it from Will Smith's perspective, all right? He went on like some, he's at the Oscars in the past, he had went on and talked about how tough it is to be an actor and how you have to have thick skin. And I'm sure, it's like you can only imagine. I know you've dealt with your own amount of stress from being in the limelight.
I've dealt with stresses before, and it's even backstage drama is one of the most stressful things with people that want to attack you, want to destroy your image, and just constantly give you flack for everything. It's just there's so much drama in the community, and there's just so much stuff gurgling up and bubbling to the top.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like if, you know how that feels, so I'm sure maybe they just caught him at a bad time. You could see on his face, he kind of looked like he was worn a little thin. And who knows? I mean, he's getting older now. I mean, I know that, like, most dudes end up being grumpy old men. Maybe he's just on his way to being a grumpy old man. But a grumpy old man that'll bitch slap the shit out of you. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My apologies, everybody. I forgot those rules.
Yes. By the way, I have a question for you. How do you feel to be the first ever host? I mean, there's been hosts on the show. No, I'm not slandering any past hosts that have ever been or have co-hosts, but how does it feel to be in the co-host chair of the Tommy NC 2010 show and the Tommy Talk show? How does it feel?
It feels great. And honestly, it's a little bit, my heart's racing because I don't want to make any mistakes like I just did. So again, I apologize for the language.
Yeah, here's the thing. Right now, do me a favor. Go over to the High Water
TV.
And please go sub to my friend Justin. He has so much content. He has so much awesome content for you to check out. Very high water content on the edge of the line. He's worked with so many people. One thing about me and Justin is me and him both have been stabbed in the back plenty of times. He's had incidents with run-ins with people just like me, and it's amazing just now how we've just gotten to know each other now and starting to bounce off each other. And also another announcement, how I said there's so much content coming to the channel. 2 Eggs in a Podcast just dropped recently, and there's going to be more episodes from Justin's channel on my channel dropping here, and just, it's just so much gurgling to the top. This man has brought me, and so on a serious note, I want to tell people something, okay? A lot of people don't know this. The reason why I have been so quiet, the reason why I have been making so much content is, and I know it's been a while, I've been mourning my father's death. And it's been hard for me to come back and be Tommy NC 2010. And I give you the stand-up comedy videos, I give you my TikToks, but me doing my vlogs has been really hard getting back to normal. And I'm trying to put myself back into streaming for you guys all the time, doing the Tommy Talk show. This man, I believe, and other people have really brought me out of the fire and out of the ashes since the passing of my father, honestly. And, I just been trying to lift myself up, and I'm going to do my best to get back up and do more streams. I've been having some technical issues because of Justin today. This is the reason why I can go live with his laptop, his camera. He's the reason why I'm able to go live right now, is because my computer is malfunctioning right now. It's just loading and loading and loading, and it won't load at all. Like, it's just, I feel like it's going, I paid $100 to get the thing here fixed on it, and now it's just going bad again. And thanks to Justin, like, he has really pulled me out of the fire and really helped me out, and he's been really like an angel. Like he has been a savior.
Hey, don't you rub it on so thick, man. It's all good, man. I appreciate it.
And
I like working with you, man. We make fun content together. We're making the podcast, 2 Eggs in a Podcast. And it's fun. We just get breakfast, right? And then just talk about random stuff.
yes, and this doesn't mean that I'm not going to be hanging out with my other friends or doing content with my other friends. Justin right now is just the man that has a clear schedule and can hang out with me, and I appreciate every other host and every person that has ever helped me out in the past.
Yeah, we can always, we'll figure out ways to get everything done, man. And there's some people in the chat. Do you want to hear a little bit?
Sure.
So we got people saying, "Hey Tommy, you're the Tommy NC, let's go, best YouTuber out there. Whoop whoop." Thanks, Andy Koleski. Joe Shipley says, "Good afternoon." We got Damaged Industries. He said that Will Smith used open hand because paper beats rock.
That's funny.
That's a really good one, Damaged. That's funny as heck. Jake and Hale says, "Tommy, love you, bro." Ophelia Johnson, I don't know what that means. Call Chris, why go on Instagram?
Why go on Instagram? Because you could do lots of content on Instagram. You can go live on Instagram. You can upload pictures to Instagram. That's the kind of question you should ask Daniel Tosh, why he gave up a cable spot to go on Instagram and do shows off of Instagram, pre-recorded segments on his show on Instagram. That's not a dig at him either.
But Tommy, let's talk more about just why. Like, first of all, what do you think of when you think about Chris Rock?
I think Chris Rock is an iconic legend. I think he's given us a lot of awesome content. And apparently he had a divorce and his wife took most of his money in the divorce. And him doing Grown Ups was, somebody asked him and he's like, "Chris, why are you in Grown Ups?" He's like, "Did your wife take most of your money in your divorce? That's why I did Grown Ups."
That's hilarious.
That's my impression of Chris Rock.
It's not bad.
"Did your wife take most of your money in your divorce?" Well, that's what I did Grown Ups. I did Grown Ups too.
All right, now when you think about Will Smith, what do you think of?
I think of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think of like Men in Black. I think of a movie he did for got paid $20,000 and $20 million and hated it, but still ran his mouth and said, "Oh, I'm upset about that. I hated that movie." And I'm like, "But you got paid $20,000.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
You could have been worse. You could have been begging and pleading." And I'll tell you what. The other thing is that he owed money from when he was a rapper to the IRS, and the reason that's why he did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I think of a man that's high prestige and like Will Smith, the man, the father, the entertainer, but when I saw Will Smith on TikTok go up there and smack Chris Rock, I lost all respect for him. All of it. Like, I just, there's ways to handle yourself, and then there's ways to handle yourself.
It's true.
And him being who he is, Will Smith should have a higher etiquette to doing something like that. That right there, what he did, he could have hurt his career. He could have, even with the industry.
Yeah, Jim Case says, Chris is underappreciated. Chris was fire in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, agreed.
And also, if I think about it, wait a minute, that was a different person. That was David Spade and Eddie Murphy. I've got two different characters, two different people mixed up in my head. Did you ever hear about that?
No, but I'm going to grab this chair really quick. I'm going to set it up so we can see the comments. Sorry, everybody, technical difficulties. What do you think about that, Tommy?
That's sick.
Is that going to work?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Sorry about that.
No worries.
We're figuring everything out.
Yeah, we're just kind of letting things go right now. We're kind of like just letting things go, and like, soon, we'll be having, more frequent shows with maybe guests and just aligning things with Justin's schedule and, just trying to figure things out and get things back up and running for the Tommy NC 2010 channel. And there'll be, we're working on a skit soon, that were working for my channel or his channel or my channel. Kind of like it goes back and forth.
I don't know which one.
Probably my channel.
Which skit?
The
what?
Officer Buzzkill.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so fun.
I'm gonna be walking around Asheville with a megaphone and a police hat, a fake police hat, and I'm kind of nervous about it a little bit, walking up to people, and I don't know if I'm gonna have I'm scared I'm gonna have a mental breakdown.
Are you serious?
A little bit. I'm kind of scared because I've never gone out of my bubble, and Officer Buzzkill is kind of a guy that's walking up to people and saying, "Hey, don't do that. You're doing that the wrong way." And I'm afraid I'm gonna get yelled at or have something thrown at me, or coffee thrown at me, or things thrown at me.
I never thought about coffee.
Yeah, people could throw their drinks at me, literally.
Well, as long as you're not too... I mean, just focus on being funny. Don't mess with him too much. You'll be alright. I think you'll be alright. Plus, he'll have me and another friend there. We'll be watching your back.
Yeah, and, like, I gotta watch out certain demographic of people that I walk up to, you know? Like, people push their luck sometimes. Have you seen those videos where people go in the hood?
Yeah, that's not a good idea, though.
No, it's not.
No, I mean, there's people, I mean, that's like, we shouldn't go out either to, like, some of the places out here where dudes are just living with, like, you know, they got a couple cars in the backyard, and they got a really big pile of firewood. Like, you don't fuck with that guy. God, dude, I can't remember. These are intense rules. What happens? What happens if we swear?
It gets demonetized. Yeah. Welcome to the... as you know, Justin's is a channel that is not really monetized, but he's still a great content creator. But being on the side of being monetized, you have to know what you have to say and what you can't say.
So, sorry.
No. You're not a child.
I need a swear jar.
What he does need is I do have a taser.
Or the V-chip. We got some people. They said they want to know if this is going to be a WrestleMania production.
A WrestleMania production. Well, I do like wrestling, but I don't know if it would be a WrestleMania production or not.
They said Chris did Lethal Weapon with Mel Gibson and Danny Glover and Joe Pesci.
Yeah, he did. He very, very prestigious actor that Chris Rock is, and he's done a lot of great movies and he's done a lot of great things in his career. But I think at that point, Chris was very, made a minor joke, and comedy is subjective, honestly, and it just for Will Smith to walk up on stage was very inappropriate.
It was intense.
Very intense.
It was funny. It was like when Kanye got up and was upset about Taylor Swift winning the award. Who else has done that? Can you think of any other times people have just gotten up?
Can't think of anybody.
I don't know.
The only time I've ever watched the Oscars was when Joaquin Phoenix played Joker, and I was like, if Joaquin Phoenix doesn't win this Oscar, I'm gonna be so ticked off because
he win it?
Yeah, he did. He won it, and the Joker actually won 2 Oscars: one for Best Music and two for Best Actor.
Oh, wow.
So, but what was interesting is a movie that no one has technically never seen got every single Oscar award. What movie was that?
It won every award?
It won every single award for Best Sound, Best Actor, Best Costumes.
I don't know. What?
It was a foreign film. Parasite.
Oh, Parasite, yeah.
Parasite, and I have never seen... I've seen an offer, but the thing is, it's like in foreign subtitles, so I can't read. So that's not a movie I'm gonna watch. Like, I'm not gonna watch The Passion of the Christ because that movie is in subtitles all the way through, and that's why my parents didn't take me to go see it. I went to see 31st Dates like multiple times when they went to go see that movie
because it's so long.
Yeah, and they didn't want to be like Tommy. This is what he said,
That's funny. Check this out, Tommy. I'm sorry, Andy. I'm going to butcher it. Andy Kosielski? I don't know. Tommy, if you could smack one person out there, who would it be?
Jake Paul and Logan Paul. And maybe Keemstar a little bit. and maybe somebody else, but I'm not going to say their name.
Me?
No.
Oh.
I can do that anytime.
Better watch.
Hey, that wasn't even hard.
Yeah, well, it is hard. Tommy, give us a preview of Officer Buzzkill.
You're reading those comments wrong.
I thought you were doing it like that.
You're reading those comments wrong. You have to read them a certain way, okay?
What about a super tough guy voice?
Oh, you're reading those comments wrong, okay? You have, and you're posed. I don't know how you're posed. You just posed the wrong way.
They want to know if you want to smack Trisha.
No, I don't want to smack Trisha. You don't smack pregnant women, and you don't smack women either, also. Trisha's pregnant. Congratulations, Trisha Paytas. Of course, she doesn't even know who I am, honestly. So, coming from somebody that did get a membership for her OnlyFans at one point. Very interesting.
You had the OnlyFans membership?
I got an OnlyFans membership one time with a gift card.
How would you rate it?
10 out of 10.
Wow. That's an endorsement. I'm not sure what this comment means, but Travis Keen said, "Ask if they got condoms." LOL.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Back in the day, I was walking on Blue Ridge Road, and I got pulled over by a cop. I was walking, and he asked me to come over, and I said, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Sir, what are you doing out this late?" And I said,
I don't like those things, man.
I didn't even say anything.
I know, that's why I don't like it. I don't like it. Those Siris and Googles, they're just like, why is this thing talking to us right now?
Stop listening! It answers television shows. Sometimes I'll be sitting there and it will say, somebody will say something in the show, and the Siri or the Google will answer it. Something about fun or something like that.
It just told us the weather.
It just told us the weather for some weird reason.
Travis Keen says we have to make sure and have a police hat, which we do.
We do. We just invested in for a police hat recently.
Can I buy the smiley vest? Do you know what that means?
I gave that to a friend of mine, Lucas, known as Live, which you all know Lucas. Lucas is, kind of, he's out there. He's kind of, what if, I could compare Lucas to a fishing rod, if it was twangled and untwangled. What's up?
I'm pointing at the play button for a fan asked where it was.
Right there, right behind my head. There's the play button.
And then also, can I answer this one?
Sure.
All right, this person said, "Tommy, will you and the new guy do a wrestling review / call-in show like you did with Hamza?" And my answer is that you're going to with Tyler, right?
Yeah, maybe I might do a wrestling show with Tyler, and it's a possibility. We're working on, like I said, we're working on new content. And another thing is that if anyone wants to know about my vlogs, as I said, I'm working slowly back into making daily vlogs, but I just have to get myself a well-working computer. And if it wasn't for Justin, I don't know if I would be able to do TCW, because now my computer's just taking a nosedive right now. So Justin is actually working on me with TCW. I'm bringing him on the TCW family team and working on me with that, filming multiple angles and getting that ready.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Tommy NC 2010 teaming up with High Water Productions.
Oh, yes, and he has a very brilliant mind. And,
Thank you, Tommy.
I'm going to tell you this. We might be going Hollywood at some point. We're working on trying to go Hollywood. And what I mean is we're working on a sitcom right now. We're in the midst of working on details to get that sitcom together, and we're working on casting at some point. But we're putting things together for a sitcom that we're gonna sell to a streaming service, maybe.
Yeah, we are. It's gonna be nuts, and it's really good. I have a question.
What's that?
Do you want to stop believing? Who is it?
It's Deb A. Deb, we're live right now, so I can't really take your phone call. Well, let me actually, you know what? Can I take a caller off from my phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Set it like right there, and put it right here and put it on speaker.
Okay.
Hey, I'm on my lunch break.
Hey, I want to warn you, you're live on the show, Deb, on the Tommy Talk show. Right now, I'm telling you ahead of time that we're live on the show. This is Deborah Abbott, creator.
I'm on my lunch break. I am not playing hooky. I am on my lunch break.
No one said you were playing hooky.
Okay.
And this is Deborah Abbott, creator of the Tommy NC 2010 comic book, which go to Amazon now, and if you haven't bought yourself a copy of the Tommy NC 2010 comic book, go get it right now. And we're working on Tommy NC 2010 comic book part 2. And how you doing, Deb?
I just called to say hi. I didn't know it'd be on the show.
Yeah, you're calling in on my phone, but
Well, hi everybody. I love you all. I love Tommy. I love everybody.
And I love Deb too. She's a beautiful woman, and she's got a beautiful mind. She's very creative, and she deserves a lot more in her life. And
I wish you great success with this new show and with you and Justin.
I wish you great success
fabulous.
too, Deb. Honestly.
Y'all are fabulous, and Justin's a great creator, editor, and actor.
Thank you. Thank you,
So
Deb.
keep up the great work.
We're trying. We're gonna make it good.
You guys keep on rocking.
You have any? What's your question, Deb? You have a question for me?
No, I just came home, ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and had a Coke, and I just called to say hi.
If I eat too much peanut butter and jelly, I get the runs sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
Tom, you're a brave man. There's things that I just don't say.
Well, that's Tommy for you.
Yeah.
He'll call me to tell me he took a poop.
What? No, I've never called Deb to do that, okay? I have never called her.
Yes, you did. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, never mind. I'm not. Forget it. But yes, he did. But okay.
What? No, I did not.
I'm leaving. Y'all have a great day.
Uh-oh.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Love you, Deb. We okay?
Yeah, we might just. I'm not sure why that happened. We have a little bit of difficulty right now. We'll be.
Did the battery just die?
We'll be back in just a moment, folks. And we're back.
When we're back, that was Deborah Abbott right there, and she being silly, very silly as she is, because apparently people had some comments on why you fold your jeans up.
Yeah, when I had it rolled up.
Yeah, and I choked you
He
out.
called me a derp.
Huh?
He called me a derp.
Who?
The comment. The guy was like, "What's this derp doing with his pants rolled up?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm a derp."
Why do you roll your jeans up? Why do you roll your jeans up?
I don't want to step in any poop.
Really?
Yeah, you've been in my backyard.
It's a poop sickle.
I have to clean it. There's got dogs, man. Tommy, I've followed you from the beginning, and in my opinion, you should be doing more real life content like your early bit of unboxing a fedora. Your fans want it. Kevin.
Well, man, when you're in depression like I have been in and not been feeling it and feeling sad, angry, tired every day and missing your father, it's hard to do that again. It's hard to get back into the squared circle and start laying people out. And I'm working on getting back into that slowly. And I've been making content slowly for you guys to satisfy your needs, to entertain you guys, to give you the best content I can possibly give you.
Do you know Kennigan?
Not exactly, no.
They want to call in.
Well, I don't really have any call-in. I don't have a call-in service at all, really. I don't have a...
Can we do it on OBS? Or do we have to do, chat?
We have to do Skype or something like that, and, we have to... Unless you want to dox your phone number and then have to change your phone number.
What if I do a Google phone number?
I guess you could.
I'll try it. You keep talking about something.
But, we're going to work on getting call-ins, and if you start screaming out something negative, we're going to just hang up on you. If he can give you a Google number to call his phone, we can have you call in, okay?
I'll get you a Google number. So, Tommy, what do the viewers need to know about how to get into contact with you? Should they follow you on what social medias are you on?
Twitter, Instagram. You can. If I answer you, I can try my best. Twitter, Instagram. You can check me out there. You want to get a hold of me.
Who's Mrs. FMK?
Oh, that's Shannon from the Foul Mouth Network.
Okay.
What'd she say?
She's nothing. She said to see a grief counselor. It's helpful.
I've thought of it. I've thought of it, but I don't want to make myself look a charity case.
Well, you gotta deal with things the way you want to deal with things. So.
And plus, that costs money. I don't have that kind of money to pay for some head shrinker to say, yes, you have problems. We have to solve your problem. Here's a gallon of aspirin to solve your problems. Which, I'm not being racist. I was just trying to sound like a doctor. But Tommy, it sounded like an Indian accent. And I'm like, it's just an accent. Okay?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find this.
I overthink things sometimes. I don't know why I overthink things all the time. I just do. I look over the masses of just what people think about me, and I kind of flinch sometimes and not trust what people say to me, because I've had people literally try to goat me to get angry and get flustered, and I'm not going to say who, but I'm just going to say I've had people in the past goat me and get me mad and fly off the handles. But, that's just me. It's just what it is, Do
you think that we'll be doing live this? Should we also be going live on TikTok when we're doing this, do you think?
I don't know. I don't think so, because
No?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think... Because we're live to my fans here on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's such a beautiful day today. We and Justin, I woke up this morning around 8 o'clock, watched Entourage. I've been binge watching it. That's what I've mostly been doing. Working, watching Entourage. Working, watching Entourage. Doing stuff with friends, watching Entourage. And I'm getting to the end of it. I'm getting to the end of the show. I'm at season 8 right now. So I've been binge watching it heavily. There's so much content that they put into those episodes. It's hard to keep in contact or keep, everything together that's going on in that show.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's it's a great show.
It is. It's very great. It shows you the ins and outs and how Hollywood works and how agents and studios work together, and just the collaborations and entertainment it makes to make a show like that happen.
Yeah, for real. It's a good. How old is that show now?
It's pretty old. I don't know. I've always wanted to watch it, but I never had Hulu or HBO to watch it because I really didn't have the money.
I think it holds up though.
Yeah,
it's still good now. It doesn't feel outdated or anything.
Don't you hate it when you reach the bottom of your cup and you don't have any more liquid to drink, and you want it to? Wouldn't that be funny? Instant refill, just instant refill. Merely delicious, merely good. That's a commercial right there.
Speaking of commercials, could we take a quick commercial break?
Sure, how do we do
Sell
that?
something. I just gotta go. I'll be right back.
So, folks, if you go to Amazon right now, you can get yourself the Tommy NC 2010 comic book for only $9 right now. Go check that out and get yourself a copy of the Tommy NC 2010 comic book. If you already have it, get some more copies. Litter it with your room. Waiting for the other copy of the Tommy NC 2010 comic book to be made at some point. I think Justin is letting go of some liquids right now. He had to get on his hands and knees to crawl out of here because the cord with my Yeti microphone is connected into his laptop. So he had to get down on his hands and knees and crawl to the bathroom. But, you know. Got me a new phone. Very top quality. It's a Google phone. And very slick. Slick, easy rider, if you know what I mean.
I'm back.
You're
All right,
back?
I have a Google Voice number for folks.
Okay.
It is somewhere.
I have a feeling that your phone is going to blow up once they start calling it.
Really?
Yeah.
The funny part is I don't know my own number.
I would never want you to dox your number, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I did this. I don't care to do this.
What the heck is going on?
What's wrong?
Somebody's spamming in the chat.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like. I don't know how people do that crap. It always aggravates the snot out of me. How people do that, you know?
No. What?
You know? Ding!
I think it just... Oh, do you want to know why?
Why?
It's because there's someone... I think it's a fake account. It's Grim. Someone is Grim.
It's a fake Grim account, yeah.
Yeah, Grim Experience.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get you all riled up, saying why, like why are you trying to start shit with me?
I spoke to Grimm's Toy Show, and me and him are good right now.
Yeah, I think it's just somebody trying to be funny.
So, folks, rate it 1 to 2. What do you think of this new style with me and Justin doing Tommy Talks this way? What do you think? How do you rate the show here?
I rate it pretty good personally, so I don't get fired.
Besides, you have to fire somebody. You have to pay them. So I'm not even paying Justin right now.
It's true.
How about this? I will pay you, Justin, $100. Okay, there's $100 right there, Justin. God. I have just paid Justin $100 for his work and past work here on the show.
Thank you, Tommy. Oh.
What?
What? Okay.
I just had to say something to him real quickly.
It was nothing about what you just saw. It wasn't about that at all. Here we go. We got a caller coming in.
Okay.
All right, this is Call B. We don't know who it is. Random caller.
Tommy Talks.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, caller.
Hello?
Hey, Tommy.
What's up?
Hey, how is the Tommy comic issue 2 coming along?
We're working on it.
Am I still in it?
Yes, you are.
What do I do in it?
I don't know. You're going to be probably in the audience or something like that.
Can I beat up Beersman
No.
in the comic?
No, you cannot.
Who is this?
Hey, you remember Buzz on Twitter and Instagram?
Yeah, who is this?
This is Hamza.
No, it's not. Have a nice day, man. Thank you for calling in.
Alright.
I know who that is. I'm not gonna say.
Why do you say he was Hamza?
No, he's not Hamza.
Literally, we know. We just saw Hamza. We know it's not Hamza.
Yeah, we saw Hamza today.
Do you know who Andy Kolsecki is? He is. Kolsecki.
I don't know.
He's like, can we get a house tour like the old MTV Cribs episodes?
Maybe at some point. I can give you a house tour of what, I think I have given you guys a house tour of what my place looks like before, in the past. You could find that on my channel. I have done a house tour in the past. I know things have changed, but that's just like the tour that I gave you at that time.
We got Tactics Attacks. They gave us a 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Colin JK gave us a 10.
Thank you.
Jim Kays said 1. JK 10 out of 10. And then we got a Kennigan podcast who asked to call in earlier. You know the number now. I can paste it again in here. You can call in. That's the only way we can do it. But you said you gave us a 1. You don't have a phone, but you're going to rate our show a 1? That kind of seems a little, underhanded.
Well, I said, 1 out of 2. I rated it, said...
Oh, it was 1 out of 2?
Yeah. They're doing what I would do if
That's
I was
hilarious.
rating something, and then somebody gave me a rating chart, and I went above that rating chart, basically. That's an inside joke that I always do, apparently, that I do all the time.
Well, get it to Kennigan. You say you don't have a phone, just get Google Voice. That's what I just did. You don't need a cell phone even. You can just use your laptop. Just use Google Voice and then call our number.
Yeah, just call the number, and while we're still live here.
It's the only way we can do it right now. We'll figure out if there's other ways to do it. We'll do it in the future, but right now this is what we know. So
Yep, this is what
you're
we
gonna have
know.
to deal with it. Hey Tommy,
Yes, sir.
I think the other day you bought me food. Remember that?
Yes.
And I owed you $20.
You mean $100?
No, 20. You have I have the 100 you gave me, but I just remember that you.
Oh, this is 20. Oh,
That's
okay.
20. Yeah, that's 20. You gave me 100, but that's 20 that I owed you.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
so kind of you.
Yeah,
You
no
are
problem.
such a kind
But
person.
then today, remember, I bought your food, so you owe me $20.
Okay.
But then the night before, we were at the bar, and you bought the pizza.
Okay.
So I think it's actually probably yours.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it.
So do I put this in my pocket, or what do I do?
I don't know. I think that's right?
Yeah.
Check the spreadsheet really quick.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, sweet. Cool. All right, well, Tommy, what should we do? What happens at the end of the show?
Well, just want to say that it's been awesome going live here. And, it's definitely interesting to see what happened between Chris Rock and Will Smith, to see if Will Smith will behave himself later on and productions and stuff like that, shows. And, this has been the Tommy Talk Show with Justin and me, Tommy NC 2010, your world heavyweight MTV's made Comedy Central's champion of the world. And as always, I'm Tommy NC 2010. And I guess I'll catch you later, folks. As always, this has been the Tommy Talk Show. Subscribe, support, stay positive, and keeping you on the inside fact.